Put all this stuff in there. When I devote my attention to the present moment, expectations and judgments soften. Every time I release I allow life to move fully and authentically through me. As I see things with more clarity, stillness, and acceptance, I become free to appreciate the journey even while I don't understand it. I get to enjoy the miracle of just being alive while I'm living. I am beautiful. I am confident. I am strong. I am necessary. I am wise. I am loved. I am enough. I am me. I am peace. I am the daughter of the Most High. I'm going to enjoy the experience. Everything in life is an experience. That's how I look at it. Every yes and every no is an experience, and every yes and every no is still a win. Because even when you receive a yes, that's a win. But even when you receive a no, it's still a win because you have a lesson attached to the no. So when the lesson is attached to the no, and if you receive it, then now it becomes a blessing, and that's what makes it a win. Life is a blank canvas, and every day you get to create a new masterpiece. Because I know that to be true, none of us are perfect. I, from this day, being transparent, will tell you that I have absolutely no desire to come to you and pretend to be perfect at all. In enjoying this experience, I found myself able to do more. I learned that the beauty of life is who you are today could very well not be who you were yesterday or who you will be tomorrow. Life is so fragile. All it takes is a single moment to change everything you take for granted. So focus on what's important and be grateful for all you have and all that you are. You're blessed by the best. With all that being said, let's just eat, pray, and love. I created this kale salad as one of my today's healthy choice masterpieces. I wanted to use this as an example of how we can just enjoy eating and enjoy praying and enjoy life, even in what we put in the inside of us. I want to go further, and I would like to invite you to enjoy a cup of hot chocolate with me and a little bit more conversation. I have so much I want to talk about. take the time and pay attention, you'll see that life is just like a big puzzle. There's different pieces that will come to you during different times of your life, where the closer you get to God and the closer you get to self-love and understanding, the more you'll see how the pieces fit together. In my last video, Beautiful Beginnings, I spoke about how God poured so much into us and how we are so basically narrowing it down to be so uniquely designed by God. And in knowing that, I was explaining that to get to the point of us actually seeing why it is so important for us to have strong self-love. Seeing is what we come from, and knowing how we are of such great value, it will allow us to know that we shouldn't accept just any and everything. We have to learn that through self-esteem, through higher self-esteem, it will allow us to set boundaries, not just for ourselves, but boundaries to where others will respect that they will not cross these boundaries, because these are a part of us, if that makes sense. Sometimes I speak and I'll say, if that makes sense, and it's not to be offensive. It's just that when I speak, it's just my lingo. So, beloved, please don't take that the wrong way. But the closer we get to self-love and loving ourselves more and more, we become able to really say, you know what, I know more of what it is that I like. I know more of what it is that I want. I know what I'm not going to take. I know what I will take. And with that being said, that's why it's so important to create boundaries. We are not women that are on the clearance rack. We are women of value, just like these exhibits that was in the museum. Look at these beautiful diamonds in these cases. We are women of value. Let us not forget that, and let us make sure that they remember it as well. You know how they always say, don't pour all your eggs in one basket. I'm going to use this basket to represent something else. In this case, I'm meaning don't allow everything to be put on you. Because if you allow everybody and everybody's everything to be put on you, it's going to weigh so heavy that you can't work on you. I got a basket right here. So in this basket, this is you putting things in the inside of you, okay? So you already have yourself. If you have children, you have your kids. You have your mate. You have work. You have work, finances, meaning money. You have family. And when I'm saying family, I'm not talking about your kids and your mate. I'm talking about like your aunties, sisters, brothers, all of that. That's all on this one right here. Then you have your friends. Then you have your own personal things. For example, you may be dealing with a little bit of low self-esteem, depression sometimes. If you're a little older, a little premenopause. I know about that. You may be dealing with your weight. Then you have just other people's stuff, other family stuff, other friend stuff, your mate stuff, your kid stuff. Do you see how heavy this basket is? This basket is so heavy. You are so heavy. And then do you know what you do? You take all of that in the inside. You see this bag? Put all this stuff in there. I'm using this bag. This is my work bag. You put all of that stuff that I just said into your bag. And it's heavy. And you carry this stuff around. You're carrying all of this weight around. We gotta learn how to not carry all of this stuff. Some of this stuff ain't our stuff to carry. And that's why we can't get to where we want to be in peace and really just appreciating life and living and loving and laughing and being joyous and just enjoying. We can't get to that point because we're too heavy with all of this. Now, don't get me wrong, some of this stuff we can't do nothing about, but I just want to help you kind of lighten up the load. So let me show you a couple things. I want you to take out your friend's other stuff, your man's other stuff, some of your family stuff. Some of that over workload stuff that you already underpaid at work. Put some of that stuff back. It's a little lighter. Just a little lighter. Okay, it's like. So now that we done put some of all of that stuff and took some of that weight off, let me show you something. Let me explain something to you. Most of the time, if you are a people-pleasing person, you don't want to say no. Even if it inconveniences you, you will just say yes. Because we really don't know how to say no. So I'm going to show you a few ways of how to be able to say no without being so too obnoxious or too just it being too much. Suggestively, I would say stand in front of a mirror and start practicing. I literally myself too had to do the same thing. I would stand in the mirror and I would just keep saying no, 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 I cannot. And with practice, and because I would notice that I would actually be inconveniencing myself, constantly giving people a yes when I'm really unable to give them a yes. And I'm still not wanting to say no. So I had to learn how to be able to say it. So here are a few different ways that I say no. Unfortunately, I won't be able to do that, Queen. But I will tell you this. I pray that God will help you to figure out some other type of solution. No, beloved, no, I'm not able to help you with that. I do apologize. Yes and a no at the same time. Beloved, unfortunately, I'm not able to give you $100. But what I can do is I can loan you $50 until Friday. Would that be all right? Notice how I'm shaking my head. Even though I'm saying no, I'm still shaking my head in a yes form. Because I'm indicating to the other person that I want you to see that I'm actually wanting you to be in agreement with this unfortunate no that I'm saying to you. So that's why I'm shaking my head for acceptance. Beloved, when saying a no, be honest with yourself. If you are brave and strong enough, be honest. Offer an alternative. Do not rush it. Think about it. Think about the consequences and the commitment saying a yes would be. And if you feel you need to say a no, then just say no. Most of the time, not all the time, when someone asks me to do something, or just give an example if it's financial. Let's say someone asks me, can you give me $100 until Friday? Now, mind you, I may have the $100, but it may put me in a financial way that I really don't want to be in. So because I'm working on being able to say no, but also I don't want to seem like I'm always saying no, I'll meet you halfway in the middle. Now you see how I actually did something and I offered them help. I didn't offer them all of the help that they asked. I still gave them a yes because I gave them half of what they asked for. And I'm still not shorting myself because I'm only going to give them what I can afford to lose. But look at this. Most importantly, I gave them a day to return the money back to me. Now, the reason why I did that is because then that would allow me to know that the next time that they ask me, now because of the boundary that I set with myself, they'll either get a yes or a no out of me altogether. So let's say Friday comes and the $50 that I gave them, they were unable to give it to me. Now it's up to you, and they said I can give it to you on Monday. Now it's up to you to wait till Monday. Okay, let's give it take. I'll wait until Monday. Monday come and they say, you know what, I don't have it. Okay, so now I've lost the $50, but it's okay because like I said, I was able to lose that. But what they lost was the opportunity to ask me again. Because now you're showing me that you only cared about whatever was going on with you to why you needed that from me, but you don't care anything about me needing my money back for whatever reason I needed it for. So I learned from that. I learned that my heart was kind enough to loan you what you asked me for, but my heart is strong enough to know I'm unable to do that again. So when they surface up again and ask me, can I borrow $50? Beloved, I apologize. I don't even have it. And it will be okay with me because I learned that they're not reliable. They are not able to give me back what I gave them. So I just won't do that anymore. See, we have to learn how to do that so that we can stop filling our baskets up with all of these unnecessary things that we don't need to have in our basket. We carry it around with us every day, all day. Honey, let me tell you something. Not being mean when it comes to just making sure that you are in a decent place with yourself and in a peaceful space as much as you possibly can. My journey and in my time, I realized that one of the greatest gifts that you can give someone is your time. It is so priceless when you can invest and give someone your time, because time is so short and time is so precious. So I'll use throughout the course of my speaking sometimes, choose wisely. And that statement right there is something that I and myself included use all the time throughout every single day. I choose to use my time wisely, being so that I'm making sure that I'm utilizing it at the very best of my ability and I'm getting everything that I can out of that, because time is so short. Beloved, it's so important to choose wisely because every choice has an impact on your present and future self. Your attitude is a choice. Happiness is a choice. Kindness is a choice. Respect is a choice. I always say I stay here in this world, but I live in my own. I live in my own because I enjoy life, the ups and the downs. I enjoy even the adversities and those bad days. I enjoy them because I see the lessons behind each one of them. Like today, I decided that I was going to sit down and have hot chocolate and popcorn with you all and just have a quick talk, just a little girl talk a little bit. And even though to some they may say, oh, is she not drinking no Starbucks hot chocolate or Dunkin' Donuts? Let me tell you something. Everything don't have to be Starbucks. Everything don't have to be Dunkin' Donuts. Sometimes you may just enjoy a little Nestle hot chocolate. Sometimes you may just enjoy making your own coffee at home. It's the pride behind it. It's the enjoyment of, I did this for myself for that particular moment. I always figure out some kind of way to make time for myself every single day. Every single day, I make at least an hour time for myself. It's either early in the morning or it's later on. And in that hour, I do whatever it is that I want to do. Be it if it's to read, if it's to do a little more exercise, if it's to color, and because I still enjoy coloring. My mom, most of the time for Christmas or around my birthday, she'll buy me one of those nice coloring books with all the different designs like peacocks or whatever. And I get my coloring pencil, Sonny, you can't tell me nothing. I enjoy it. It's peaceful. I enjoy listening to some jazz music and just sitting there watching some of you all. I mean, I have, believe it or not, I have a few favorite YouTubers that I watch too. You know, I'm a normal, regular person just like everybody else, but I just wanted to share some of these things with you in this moment right now and let you all know that going as we move closer and closer to 2025, let us just really try to lighten some of our load, because we weighing ourselves down so much with so many things that we really don't need to weigh ourselves down with. And it's bad enough that some of us pull so much of past stuff into our present, and we allow that to sit on top of us, mixed with the what we don't know and where we're going in our future, and we mix that on top. We really just need to sit here in the presence. Leave that past where it's at, and don't worry about what's going to happen in the future, because if we deal with the present and just pray and work on what's going on right here, this right here is more than enough for right now. It's more than enough for right now. Beloved, I enjoy you all so much. I enjoy spending time with you. I enjoy talking to you, my sisters. I really do. And I pray that you continue to keep coming back. There's plenty more where this come from. I'm going to be honest. You're going to see me constantly doing different things with different props and everything, because that's how I am. I'm more of a hands-on props show type person. You know, I love lecture, but I think that you get people more engaged when you can actually show them or give about some examples and everything. So I just wanted to give you that information so that I can be transparent and you can know where it is that I'm coming from. So I hope that you enjoy spending this day with me. I know it seemed like I was just running and doing so much, but you know, I even though it was a off and on different kind of day to day, I enjoy every bit of it, and to end my day like this just made it even better. May God continue to bless you and your family, and please do subscribe to my channel if you are new here. Thank you so much for stopping by. I hope that you stay for a while and enjoy us over here. This community is so full of love, life, and peace. And if you've already been with me, thank you so much for continuing on to be with me, and I look forward to seeing you again. Bye. If you can imagine what's possible. When I tell you 2025 is getting ready to be so explosive, you won't even believe it. When I tell you 2025 is getting ready to be your year of power and strength, you might even become unrecognizable. Stay tuned.